Welcome back to EU4, where we're watching Angola just dominate these Congo miners, I guess. I mean, after getting rid of the Congo itself, it's pretty easy, especially since they have the greatest tech bonus of all time against these guys. So they probably won't be really much of a threat for now. Currently, Angola is at war with Cuba over here. They still have not taken their fort, but they've taken the rest of their country over, so I think it's only a matter of time. And the Cuban army has been routed, so that's not going to help them either. It really isn't. But this guy over here, Kikunja, is allied to Karagwe over here. Kazembe has a nice alliance right now, even with Moravi over here. Let's see here. Luba is allied with Rwanda and Burundi. And Kalundwe is allied with Kazembe. So right now, Kazembe has the strongest alliance sphere, but none of them have enough strength to actually face off against Angola. Especially since, yeah, like Moravi doesn't have the necessary tech to beat him. Kazembe doesn't. None of these guys really do. They're getting closer, but they're not close enough at the moment. The only one with close enough tech would be Kilwa with 4, which evens out the playing field with Angola. But even then, it's not the best bonus of all time, and Kilwa will almost certainly have to cross this horrible, horrible terrain over here to get to him. Beyond that, Angola's not doing much else. They're just sieging down this, and they probably will eventually terminate the rest of these guys eventually. But we'll see when and if that happens. So Cuba has been full siege down, but the thing is that they're allied with Borneo. If you look down here, yes, Borneo. So unfortunately, Angola cannot full siege down them and their allies because there is no way to get through into. Actually, no. There is totally a way. I just think Angola does not want to do that unless they're doing that now. Are they seriously about to go through all this wasteland just to get to Borneo? Oh, that would be funny. But yeah, that's been stopping them from doing really anything for a while now. It's been at least a few years, but I think they're trying to make a break through it for now. That's 4,000, that's 4,000, that's 4,000. That's another 4,000, 4,000, 4,000 natives again. Wow, this is a nightmare. And this is actually a nightmare if they want to go through this. Oh, they can't even go through that. They have to go that one, then that one. Or, no, that one, then that one. Luckily, it's all 4,000. I've seen where it goes into like the 8,000, 10,000 range. And that's just insane. So, Angola will probably have an easier time, more or less, to get up here than if you went through like South Africa or something. Because I know South Africa has like 10,000, 5,000. Only 500. Where's another big one? 7,000. I know there's big ones down here. Absolutely humongous. Because I've had to go down here and try to colonize this before. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Comoros is also an issue. Yeah, 4,000. Just on those islands. Not fun. Not fun at all. But Kilwa's having fun, I guess. Kilwa's a fun nation. But Angola is too. I mean, look at them. They're big, chungy, and almost certainly about to try and get up all the way to Borneo. Which, if they're going all the way up there, I really hope that they like facilitate them or something. Because it's not good if they just go up there, full siege them, and then just walk away silently. It's just not good for anyone's health. And there you go, that's the first native uprising. And they put it down pretty easily, actually. How good is their manpower? 12k? Okay, they should be fine. And Borneo's army is only at 5,000. So by the time they get up there, they probably should not have lost too many, but who really knows, really? Who really knows? So Angola has made the long, very harsh trek all the way through this uncolonized territory and has arrived in Borneo. Borneo, that, you know what, I've probably been saying it wrong this entire time, but that doesn't matter because they're about to be, I don't know, destroyed. This is a uh, pretty bad region for your entire army to be wiped in, so they're probably gonna not survive for too much longer, even if they don't get vacillated. Which I really hope they do get vacillated, because if Angola doesn't do that, then they're kind of just stuck for the most part. But if they do, then they can like attack Nikore, uh, Buganda, and a bunch of other different territories. Kalundwe, which means that they're also at war with Kazembe over here. So they may just annex both of them. I have really no idea what Angola will do. They do have 14,000 troops though, so the sky's the limit really. When you compare both of them, they only have 10,000 together, so they're not looking too hot. But look what I said. Borneo is now being full sieged by Buganda because they have no soldiers. So this entire northern region here has just been united. They should have been like vacillated or something. I'm telling you, they should have been. That way they didn't like just pass away into obscurity or something. Beyond that, Angola's looking very nice, and they're going to be able to deal with Kalundwe very easily and very quickly just annex them. So Angola's actually not doing too well in this war. They still have 15,000 troops on the field, but their capital of Benguela has officially fallen, which is not going to be very helpful for them. And they haven't even taken one of the enemy forts, which Kazembe has just recently made a level 3. So that will definitely not help. Beyond that, though, Angola's not looking too good, with most of their coastline being currently sieged down. And they probably should stop them from taking Mayomba so that their fleet has somewhere to go. But I don't know if they're going to do that. That would be a lot of cash down the drain if they lost their fleet now. Just saying. But it does look like Kalundwe will lose their fort here in just a little bit. So Kalundwe has been full siege down. Not the hardest thing in the world. Kazembe will definitely be a problem though with their level 3 fort at Luapulu Pula. I don't no idea. Beyond that though, they still have 10,000 troops up here in the north of Angola, which do appear to be heading down south, I think. No, they're just trading places, it looks like. Yeah, they're just trading places. Beyond that, though, actually, no, they're heading further north. So maybe they're going to run, maybe they're just going to stick around in Mayumba. They might head back down south. They might even go into Gabon. Who really knows? But it is going to be unfortunate for them because the main Angolan army will be almost certainly sieging back their capital and also eventually taking them down. So Angola has resieged their capital in Benguela, and I guess Kalundwe is trying to unsiege themselves. But I don't know how well that's going to work out since the Angolan army is probably going to be coming back real soon. And that's pretty much it. There is nothing to report because these are too small of armies to really matter. I mean, let's be honest here. Is Angola really going to win this? I doubt it. I doubt it. Very much so. Very much so. Okay, so Angola has pieced out of the war. They only took Kalundwe over. They left Kazembe basically alone. They didn't even really touch him, if I'm being honest. And that's really it for now. I mean, Moravi went ham in Zimbabwe, and the other guy over here, can't remember his name, but they went ham. Beyond that, I'm not seeing much else going on. I mean, Buganda has been able to conquer literally the entirety of the north of this region. I think the region is. Oh, the region's actually just Central Africa. Okay. Well, they've taken most of the Rwanda area over. And they're probably going to be able to take a little bit more, I would assume, unless their alliances are stopping them. But I doubt the alliances are that strong that they would be stopped that easily. Yeah, they're allied with Luba. Luba's about to get demolished. Buganda doesn't have any allies at the moment, but if Luba does get demolished and Rwanda gets attacked, which they probably will through Lega, then Buganda will probably be able to take them over as well, which will then leave Burundi and Buha, which appear to be allied. No, never mind. Buha's only allied with Kazembe, so this is not going to be a good situation for any of them. And Burundi's also only allied with Luba. So really, Buganda's looking like it's in a good position to just conquer the entire region if they play it right. And that's pretty much it for now. I mean, Angola's. I gave Angola too much of an advantage. They're just gonna just dominate this entire region. Their only rival will be Kilwa. I guarantee it. I literally guarantee it. Institution wise, do we even have to look at institutions? I really don't think so, but we will. Institution wise, they both have feudalism, but neither of them have the Renaissance up and running yet. In Europe, will be really the only ones that can get the Renaissance, at least for now. Eventually, that will begin to come over, especially since the AI doesn't know how to develop themselves into getting the Renaissance. So, really, it's all just about waiting. Will Angola be able to conquer the rest of these guys by the time the colonizers arrive, or will they not? That is the name of the game, the waiting game.